Hello guys, welcome back to another episode review of Eastenders for 11th April 2023. Again, I'm reviewing before the 7:30 airtime. For those of you who haven't watched it on iPlayer and are waiting until 7:30. It was an interesting episode. A lot's happened in one episode. I kind of liked it. Denzel's back from hospital. Kim threw him a party with Nugget and just like the local family. Jack was there, Denise was there. Much to Howie's surprise, Howie didn't like it at all, because obviously they've broken up, him and Kim. I think Kim is probably trying, her charm, trying to get back together with Howie slowly in his own time. I do think they are going to get back together. Howie's just probably going to take his time a little bit. But it's good seeing Kim more focused on Denzel, like her own family now, rather than like running around after Denise and her problems. That's what I like to see about Kim, because Kim, she had it good until that point where obviously she crashed the car, and then she's just getting involved in Denise's love life, her and Ravi, and now getting involved with Chelsea's love life, because obviously Chelsea's now going out with Ravi. And I actually think Chelsea and Ravi, they make a good team. It's just a shame that Ravi's had to gone about this in a very shrewd way, because at first he was getting with Chelsea for information, probably to get closer to the Brannings, like what Jack's got on him, because Jack's a police officer. So Ravi was trying to use Chelsea for a bit, but you can see slowly Ravi likes Chelsea more and more for real, and it's not what he planned out. So obviously what he did plan out was to use Chelsea, which was terrible. And the fact that this whole mess now between him and Denise, it's just a big fat mess with Ravi. And like a Nugget said in today's episode, that he's always ruining something good, because him and Chelsea, they actually, I reckon they're compatible. But the fact that he's gone and done some shady underhand stuff with behind Chelsea, especially with her mum, he's only got himself to blame for this one, to be honest. But I just really feel sorry for Chelsea, not only because of Ravi, but her own mum as well, lying to her. Her own mum cheating on her husband with Ravi, when her stepdaughter Amy, she went through a horrific time, with the whole cutting herself. She's had professional help. She's had help from even Chelsea, which is her stepsister, and you can tell they really are a family. But Denise just had to go and ruin it. But the trouble I have with Denise is she doesn't take any accountability. She doesn't really see herself as the wrongdoer. She always just sees Ravi as this big monster who ruins everything. Of course, I'm not disagreeing, but it takes two to tango. And the fact that Denise went to Ravi's, you meet up with Ravi in the hotel room that day, I just think that was the epitome of her relationship between her and Jack, and that's when it should really be questionable, her motive and her intentions with Jack. I just don't think that Denise is all that genuine with Jack, her feelings for Jack. I just think that she's comfortable financially, and she's just got her family set up. She's stable, that's what I'm trying to say. She's in a really stable place, and she just doesn't want to ruin that, because she's in her mid-50s. Anyway, moving on. The Slayers had a party, which Amy went to from Denzel's party. Amy went to Nugget's party. The Slayers party, Lily's party, gender reveal party, and they're having a girl. And it was quite interesting because Sam was invited by Stacey, but Ricky didn't want her. I kind of felt sorry for her. Alfie made a bit of a joke, which obviously Jack didn't find too funny. But I think the Slater girls, as you can see in the picture, and Amy herself, they found it funny. Martin just sat there awkwardly. I do think it was nice seeing EastEnders like having a party, because in my opinion they haven't had one for a while, and it's just, sometimes it's better than just seeing, you know, the characters going inside the Vic just having a drink on the usual, you know, weekday. I think this is something different. And also, Stacey managed to sort the loan shark out with Phil's help. Phil had a baseball bat. Why she didn't do that earlier, I'll never know. But better late than never, to be honest. I do think Stacey could have prevented a lot of scare with her family, with the thugs after her, if she just accepted help from Kat and Phil. Kat financially, and Phil as muscle. And they, to be honest, I think Kat and Phil have done quite a lot for Stacey, considering how stubborn and rude she was to Kat, and how proud she was, like too much pride. And the fact that even Phil helped, I quite like seeing that, because Phil, you know, he might be getting soft in his old age, but obviously he couldn't help ignore the fact that thugs are coming inside Stacey's house and trying to scare women and children. So I think Phil, like, he kind of wanted to go for it, basically, and sort these thugs out, which was quite nice to see. But I was gonna say, like, normally, like, whether it's in real life or in Soapland, you wouldn't see people like helping out their own siblings in such situations. Like if in Stacey's situation, Stacey's like second cousin or first cousin, and the fact that she's doing all this for Stacey, like, you know, buying her a new fridge, paying for Lily's like stuff for the baby, etc., the party. I do think Kat has done a lot for Stacey, and credit due where it's credit given where it's due, because I think Stacey really does have that supportive family unit. Nugget also, he had Chelsea gave him a bit of a pep talk, and Nugget kind of seen a bit of light from Chelsea. I really feel sorry for Chelsea. She's such a great character, and the fact that she's like great to her, she's like this really family lady, has everyone's backs, and she can tell that's what she cares about, her own family. She wants to like just be normal. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. And she's given Nugget a pep talk and say, you know, if he's got something to worry about, just talk to someone. And that he took Chelsea's advice literally, and he went and spoke to Denzel. Now Denzel knows about Denise and Ravi, and I'm not sure how that's going to go, because Denzel also knows the fact that if this comes out, Amy's condition or OC, I'm not sure what it was she was diagnosed with, might get worse, so she might start ending up hurting herself again. And I don't think Denzel would like that. I kind of think that Denzel would want to keep this quiet, but I also have a feeling maybe Nugget would find it difficult to live with Ravi, considering how nice Chelsea is to Nugget and Ravi and the whole family, basically. And I don't know how Nugget's gonna deal with it. It's a good job that he shared it with Denzel, because that's like a little bit of a load off his mind. But again, I just feel sorry for both Nugget and Chelsea. I really do hope Denise, she doesn't try to sabotage more like happiness for Chelsea now from now on, and Kim as well. I'm sorry, but the Fox sisters, they were great up until like when it comes to their own children, like trying to be happy and stuff. Denise has always kind of been quite strict, But the fact that now she's been irresponsible herself, like cheating on Jack, and now telling Chelsea what to do, and then calling the police on Ravi, basically trying to cause a commotion against the couple, like trying to break them apart, literally. Yeah, I find that very, very juvenile and very, very like hypocritical as well. Just trying to think what else happened in today's episode. Oh yeah, they had Vinny and the Panasars had that meeting with Arjun, I think one of their dodgy business clients, trying to launder money, and Eve's their, off-licensed solicitor, and yeah, I think Eve's taken a lot of stick as well from the Panasars, especially Nish and etc. Nish was really unhappy the fact that all Suki, Vinny and Eve were negotiating in the business meeting and got it right as well. I think he must have gotten a bit upset the fact that he wasn't the one that negotiated that deal, but his family and his lawyer have, and he just sat there like a lemon and trying to boss Suki about, like trying to get tea for his business client or coffee or whatever it was. There's a lot of sexism there as well, and yeah, I don't know. I do feel like him and Suki are going to come to a breaking point. Eve, she's put up with a lot from Suki. With especially Suki keep having her husband's back all the time. I do think that Suki needs to make a decision ASAP. It is getting silly now. It's getting out of hand, to be honest. Anyway, I think that I'm going to leave it at that. That was the end of the episode review. I'm pretty sure there were other things to talk about, but just touched on the main points. So I'll see you in tomorrow's episode review. Peace.